Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2021 Lubowski Tournament. Just a few morning announcements before we start the day. Parents can park at the gate as I sent the pin location for yesterday. There are plenty of parking bays for you to park at. There's also plenty of seats where you can sit at that's outside. You are allowed to sit outside at the church. However, no parents will be allowed inside the playing venue. There are bathrooms located outside the big hall, both on the side of the tuck shop, as well as on the side where the children scan in to enter the venue. All players must please complete the indemnity form that is on the same page where you entered for the tournament. No player will be allowed inside the venue if they have not completed the indemnity form. So please, this morning, if you have not completed the indemnity form yet, make sure that you complete the indemnity form before you arrive at the venue. The indemnity form ensures that you do not have to complete a physical paper form that either you or us have to handle, and in that way protecting both parties from touching physical paper. We are really also trying to limit the physical paper that we have to handle at the tournament and that we have to then store afterwards, as we have to keep record of all the COVID paperwork for Gauteng Chess and for Chess South Africa. For those of you who are here for the very first time, you can find some photos of our previous COVID tournaments online on our new website at www.tswanechess.org. We have very strict COVID measures in place. All children and parents must wear masks at all times if you are walking outside on the premises. Then, please make sure that all players sanitize at the stands before they enter the venue. Boards will also be sanitized before and after each round. Players must please have a small bottle of sanitizer with them. Players are responsible for bringing their own clocks, which also means that you are responsible for sanitizing your own clocks. We have 24 bottles of sanitizer with us at each tournament. That is more or less how many liters of sanitizer we go through at each tournament to ensure the safety of our players. We really request your cooperation in the safety of our tournaments. We can only continue over the board tournaments if we have each and every player as well as parents' cooperation. When you line up to enter the venue, please keep at least 1.5 meter distance. We cannot police each of our tournaments. We do not have enough staff, and therefore we request parents to help us with this. We request adult players to assist us with this. We cannot continuously, after almost 2 years in this situation, ask people to keep social distancing. I'm sure by now you know that you need to keep a 1.5 meter distance from one another. Then there will be a full tuck shop today and tomorrow. This is run by the church to earn some funds for the church. Please support them. They will have several different types of meals, especially in this cold weather. You surely will appreciate this. They will have coffee and tea and various drinks on sale. Tshwane Chess will also run a chess shop. Those who have pre-ordered their items online can collect it from me this morning. If you would like to pay by card, please pay via our online chess shop. Please check stock with me first if you want to collect at our chess shop. Our FIDE clocks sold out very quickly online. I have about 4 left in stock this morning. I have not checked our overnight orders, so that might have sold out overnight as well. If you place an order before Thursday, the 6th, I will have it ready for you as well if my stock runs out to collect at the Chris Grayling tournament. Entries for Chris Grayling tournament will close on Thursday, the 6th of May. Please make sure that you have entered on time, because I'm sure, as you've seen over the last 2 tournaments, we close the tournaments on the Thursday at 7 o'clock before the tournament. We cannot keep the tournament entries open later. I have to check the payments for each of those tournament entries. And we also have to limit the entries according to our COVID numbers per venue halls that we have available. We currently have to play in more than one hall, which limits the venues we can use and also the numbers we can allow per venue. Then also, we have made an adjustment in our rules. This adjustment will be also an adjustment made going forward. And this adjustment is applicable in section C and D, and it is applicable to children younger than the age of 6. We have felt this is necessary to protect our really little chess players with a rating that is 900 or below. If you have a child that is 6 years or younger and their rating is 900 or below, and they have to move up to the C section because they have reached the point where their rating is between 860 and 900, and they now have to play in the C section, but they are still 5 years old, or between 5 and 6 years old, and they have not turned 6 yet, then your child may choose to play in the C or the D section. You do, however, have to inform us when you enter the tournament of this choice. Otherwise, your child will be put in the C section according to their rating. This adjustment will only be made for our teeny tiny chess players, as we don't want to have a tiny little chess player in the C section that plays there for the first time and then have to face teenagers and adults with ratings of 1,400, while they still sit with a rating of 960 or 970. I am sure as parents you can understand why we felt the need to make this adjustment. Players, I am sure you can also remember what it felt like to be a chess player at the age of 5 or 6 and you suddenly had to face a matric or an adult, and you sat there, and it's certainly very daunting, and for a 5-year-old more so. Then there's still 1 or 2 players who are emailed for who have not received a proof of payment. If I do not receive your proof of payment by the end of round 2, I will remove you from the tournament. Please come and see me urgently before the end of round 2. If I cannot find you on the grounds before that round, I'm afraid I will remove you at the end of round 2. I hope everybody enjoys the tournament. Please stay safe, and thank you for entering and supporting our COVID tournaments.